Hello, Gemini. My name is Linda, and welcome to my channel. This is your bi-weekly reading for November 7th to the 21st, and this will cover your sun, moon, and rising sign. So if you want to look at the other videos to see which pertains to yours, feel free. This is a collective reading, so if this doesn't resonate with you, feel free to come back and check it out another time. And if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate that. And while I'm shuffling, I would like to talk about some of the things that are going on in the planets. I try to check into astrology and see what's going on. One thing in particular that's been on my radar is the Mercury retrograde that's coming up. And we'll start to feel the shadow effects of it starting, you got a jumper, starting the 7th. Um, and usually the post shadow is going to probably span till about January 3rd. You being a Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury and you tend to feel the effects a lot more than the other zodiac signs. I'm a Virgo, so I'm ruled by Mercury too. I'm right in the same boat as you are. Um, but for Gemini, from what I've seen, the way you guys are going to be affected, it says that it'll affect your closest relationships, the retrograde, as it typically does. And it also say it says that your indecisiveness in professional and romantic relationships could cause problems during this time. So, if you've been kind of wishy-washy, some people might start calling you out for that. Um, they also say frenemies are also going to try to go toe to toe with you during this time as well. So be aware of that. And then, this is a time to assess these relationships. Are they worth it or not? You know, the cosmic lesson is about consistency and reciprocation in your relationships and not to be in two minds about everything. So, anyways, Mercury retrograde can always be a very cathartic learning experience, I've always found. So don't sweat the small stuff. So, anyways, while I was shuffling, you had a jumper. You had the King of Fire, King of Wands that jumped out, which is pretty cool. The King of Fire tends to go for what he wants or she wants. Uh, the King of Fire is also really dynamic as well. He tends to make a lot of changes more than the other kings. And the King of the fact that he jumped out is telling me a lot of you Geminis have really started to reflect on what you really want and what you're passionate about, which is, one of the most difficult things a person can figure out. What am I passionate about? Most people don't know what they're passionate about. So, anyways, um, so the Ten of Wands, you're working through some really, heavy energy right now. You got a lot on your plate. The Ten of Wands is like, and some of it is talking about your work, your craft, and strength reversed is like discipline. You having to kind of use some restraint. You might be, really stressed out at work. You might have so much going on that if anybody else adds more to your already heavy load, you might just snap. Um, if there's any way you could take time off of work just to take a personal day just to rest and relax, I would. Um, your system might be your like literal human system might be overwhelmed. So, try to take a damn break or, talk to the higher ups and see if some of these tasks can be delegated to other people. Gemini, you guys tend to take on way more than you need to. You can't be everything for everybody. So, make it known to people that, and with this King of Fire, I would say too, is that you're more certain about what it is you really want to do. So, like where you work, if there's really a position that you've been hoping for, this could be the time to like speak up about it. Um, what else are you dealing with here? Okay, so then there's some stuff around the home as well. Uh, the Four of Wands is always, the home, happy home, but also, the company that you work at. And it's associated with the Page of Swords reverse, which, I always say sometimes is like the spy or somebody who's checking out your stuff. I don't know if you're trying to sell a home or, sell a business. And if you are, I would really put your place up on the market because there might be a lot of people looking right now. The Page of Swords is always on the hunt for information and could also talk about nosy neighbors too. If you got neighbors that are all up in your business or overstep their boundaries, you might have to kind of set some boundaries, put your foot down. Um, I would also say with this page, I don't like the Page of Swords reverse. I always feel like it's like somebody who's scoping out your stuff, or biting your style as well. Geminis, you guys are innovative and you have all these fresh ideas. Maybe be careful about who you share your ideas with because there might be somebody who wants to steal that idea. So I would play your cards close to your chest right now, considering, current energy. You got this Page of Swords here. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but overall happiness around the home. Uh, what else? Two of Cups also. Hmm. So if you guys are looking for love, the Two of Cups is big soulmate energy for me. Um, I actually think this is going to be more like the next few months, you guys shifting your energy about, getting more specific about what it is you need for love. What are your love languages? What is it that, you don't have to compromise. I think that there is going to be a lot of soulmate unions that are going to be happening. So, I'd say don't settle, resist the urge to go back to your ex because, Mercury retrograde tends to bring back exes. So get whatever closure you can if you do hear from a person from your past, bury the hatchet, whatever you need to do. Because if you want to welcome somebody new in, you gotta, I mean, especially you got the Ten of Wands here, it's like you got too much stuff, you got too much energy. The spirit, the universe isn't gonna pile new energy on top of old energy. So do as much clearing as you possibly can. Um, Getting rid of stuff you don't use too. Doing a deep clean around your home. Cleaning can be very meditative and energetically speaking, it's really good for your mind, body, and soul. Um, and also, you might want to consider doing some journaling, Gemini. Journaling is a good way to write down the things that are taking up too much of your brain space. It's a good way to also manifest as well with journaling. They say you're supposed to, write the narrative of your life as if you already have it, with all your future goals and the things that you're trying to manifest. Um, yeah, I'm getting like big liquidation energy here. This card too, the Seven of Coins reversed is like when you kind of scrap all the things that you've been collecting and, get money, monetary return on some of the things that you've bought. Some of you guys might decide to just sell off all your stuff and, get an RV and go, on road trips. There's a big freeing energy coming in for you guys. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you Geminis walked away from, big boy, big girl jobs that you've had for a long time to kind of pursue what brings you joy. And I'm pretty excited for that. We also got Pluto shifting into Aquarius, which is also air like you. Um, Pluto affects everybody. And, you know, uh, Aquarius is very thinking outside of the box and imaginative. And, I think it's going to benefit a lot of the air signs and also a lot of the fire signs. I think fire signs are going to benefit from all this air coming in. But anyways, just stay grounded through the whole process, Gemini. Try to get outside in Mother Earth, and if you feel like your energy is scattered, just try to reel it all back in. And the more present you are, the more control you have over the moment. Um, but anyways, Gemini, I wish you nothing but the best. And if you like my video, please like and subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Be blessed, you guys.